Hello everybody, good morning and welcome back to another Fly Guy stream. Hopefully you guys are doing well. The camera on for you guys here. Happy Saturday, happy weekend to everybody. We are in a pretty exciting stream and flight combination today. We have quite a few things to show. Specifically, something you guys, if you were here in the intro, may have seen is the tour of the quick FLYTAMPA LAS area. If you're just joining right now, feel free to go back about a minute or so. I gave everybody a quick tour, change the time of the night, show you guys the spear, all that good stuff. Really just, I mean, it's probably the best scenery in Microsoft Flight Sim. Like, this is probably the highest quality scenery in the entire simulator right now. Like, this just has everything you could possibly need. And they do a great job with it. They really do. So, welcome aboard, everybody. We're also here in the IniBuilds A320neo, which is, I mean, like I said, it's just two birds with one stone on this stream here today. Pretty exciting. This aircraft is definitely a little bit iffy. It's far from complete, but I will say that it'll get us to Santa Ana today. Should be a pretty fun flight, about 45 minutes in the air on VATSIM. I'm on VATSIM right now, actually. It's Frontier Flight 4 here at the correct real-world gate. And we're flying in the Shelly the Sea Turtle livery today. Santa Ana should be a pretty fun approach. It's a little bit steeper than most approaches, and along with that, the runway is obviously one of the shorter ones that the A320 can operate out of. So that should make it a little bit spicy and dicey today. So we'll hop in the cockpit real quick, and we will check out. It would be nice if things work. There we go. We'll check out how the modeling looks. Really nice aircraft overall. I mean, they definitely did a good job on the modeling. The wing modeling, 50-50. I'll go into that later. The wing itself is modeled well, but the flaps definitely could use some improvement, especially when you look at them actually outside of the aircraft. We'll go ahead and get a couple things started here. You see, I'll get the volume on for you guys, and if it's too loud or too quiet or whatever it may be, just let me know, and I'll adjust for that. So we get the external power, batteries. Get that light off. I hate the panel lights on during the day. It drives me crazy. Nav and logo lights will come on as well. Strobe lights to auto. Seatbelts and no smoking are on. Exit lights go to arm. We'll get the IRS aligned now. It'll take its time doing that while we set up the rest of the aircraft. We'll start the APU with the master switch, and a couple seconds later we hit the start switch and let APU bleed as well, so that as soon as the APU comes available we can get things going in terms of the air conditioning. We'll load our SimBrief plan into the EFB. Las Vegas to Santa Ana, Frontier Flight 4. Our alternate is coming just back to Las Vegas, actually. I don't know if I said Los Angeles, but it's Las Vegas is where we're departing from. Let me make that clear. We'll go to the OFP here. Cost index of 124,000 feet today. And we are on the A320-251neo. Everything else here looks good. We're going to go ahead and go to the ground services section here. We'll get the chocks on. And wait for the APU to come available, and we'll get rid of the GPU, but that's not quite there yet. What up, ST? Good morning, man. Welcome. We'll go ahead and load our values from SimBrief here, and I'm going to go ahead and hit apply load. We'll do fast. So we'll let the aircraft actually load itself correctly here. And if we go to ground, we'll go loading config, and everything will kind of get loaded up here. And on GSX, I'll actually do the boarding through that as well. So we'll go request boarding. And it has started that process now. I will go down here. Let me get the panel lights off. This is kind of obnoxious. I'll let that do its thing. And we'll go ahead and switch the... There's the APU. You see the air conditioning. Hear it, I should say. We'll go inches for barometer here. We'll sync both of those up. And I'll hit the B key to set it. High pressure here out in Las Vegas. You guys are deaf and let me know, but I hope that's not the case. Oh, didn't mean to do that, sunshade. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and we'll do nobody for crew. We'll start the passenger boarding now. Align IRS, good. There's definitely a couple things that you will notice right away are missing from this aircraft. The ACARS is incredibly basic. See, it's just SimBrief. That's about all there is to see. And we'll let it take us to the init page here. We'll request. And we have that. We are FFT4 today with a cost index of 100. I'll go 120. That's really what's correct. SimBrief limits it to 100. Win request. We'll hit that. Should get us our wins en route today. Align IRS. Perfect. We'll go Las Vegas departure. We have a pre-departure clearance assigned to us from Los Angeles Center. Squawking 4757. Hang on, is the cockpit door open? Why is it so loud in here? No, it's not open. Why is it so loud? Alright. Like I said, we'll go back here. We'll go 4, 7, 5, 7, TARA, and on. And now we're squawking mode C. We're cleared. We'll go ahead and get ATIS up here. And it says verify navigational data is up to date. That's kind of nice that it did that. We're departing 1 right full length and 1 left at taxiway Bravo. I don't know if we'll use 1 left today, but it seems like there are other people that are. I'll request 1 left at Bravo. We'll do that. So I'm going to go ahead and go Las Vegas departure, 1 left. And we're taking the Raider 2 departure. So I'll go ahead and put that in here. Via Silver transition. So I have to scroll down. There's Silver. Climb via SID. So I'll go ahead and get a chart for the SID up here. One moment. Let me just get that set up. And Raider 2, there it is. The top altitude of this SID is... Where is it? Am I like blind? 190. So we're just going to set 190. Oh. In the box. Perfect. Okay, cool. I will put the rest of the route in now. It should actually all be in. I got Silver, then Phala, then the Disney 5 into 20 left. So it's not going to be 20 left or 02 left, I should say. That's what it's saying. I don't quite know if that's going to be what we actually land on today. It seems everybody's going in a different flow. Yeah, maybe they are landing 02 left right now, actually. Don't really see that too often, so it should be fun. We'll do the RNAV Yankee 2 left, Disney 5 via Phala. Approach vias, none. We'll insert. Scroll down. No discons for us to be aware of, except for that one, which is just a vector. I'm not too worried about that being there. Perfect. We will go up here now and get the fuel pumps on. I will I have to contact the... Let me get this set up here. Hang on. Notepad. Oh, crap. I just closed out of it. I'll get that set up. I need to get a couple things written down real quick. Specifically the ATIS information we have currently, which is going to be... Delta. We're at gate... Delta 17. Oops. Gate D17. Perfect. And we are squawking 4757. Those are the 3 things. I guess it's supposed to be a British controller because usually you don't ever have to contact with this information. But I guess it's a British controller who does things in the Brit way, which is beacon spot number and all that information. As you can see, the performance in my sim right now is not stellar. That's for a fairly obvious reason. We're pretty high settings. I'm streaming. I'm doing all that. So my computer is definitely taking the hit right now. But still, that's all fine. We should be almost done with boarding here. So I'm going to go ahead and request pushback. So as soon as GSX is done, it'll get the tug going. And then I can request pushback. So we'll go now and... run over to our takeoff performance. The wind today is 0306. Outside air temperature is 7. And the altimeter is 13046. And our boarding is completed. Our takeoff weight is 144,608. Config 1 plus F should suffice. Air conditioning is on. I'm going to force toga. And we are toga 54, 54, 56, up 0.8. And no flex.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Everything is all good. We'll go takeoff perf page on the pilot flying side and the flight plan page on the pilot monitoring side, which I believe is how it's normally done. If I'm wrong, correct me, please. Everything else here is set, and we just have to disconnect the external power and shocks. Parking brake is set. We'll toggle chocks and GPU. We'll get both of those away. We'll close the bulk cargo door right now.
Locking gear.
And I'll go ahead and tune to LA Center. I'm going to try and actually, I'm going to try and get my radio panel to work with this. It should. We're going to tune to 13555.
Bravo, cross on the 26.
Yep, that'll be it.
One left. American 2690.
Sorry, 2690, sorry, say again.
Would you be able to take on a one left?
That's up to you. I'm going to be closing up. One right is the preferred departure for Vegas at this time, so you can monitor your com 122.8.
Roger, Odin, Unicom 228. Thanks, South Tablet.
Center Frontier Flight 838 at Ontario 26 right, holding short.
American 20.
Wait for a chance to call.
Right, here, Charlie.
Roger that. See ya.
Sector 2564, Albuquerque Center is offline. Frequency change approved. Bye-bye. Bloodshot 537 CV, monitor Unicom 122.8.
Unicom 4, just a 5. 72 license.
Bye-bye. Keep 17, same for you. Have a great flight. Monitor Unicom 122.8.
Okay, over to Unicom. Thanks for being on, People 7.
My pleasure. Set your aircraft on this frequency. This station, Los Angeles Center, closed.
Oh, alright. Well, I will go to 22.8. That settles that. Let's get the hell out of here. We'll continue pushback, and I will go nose left.
Release parking brakes.
Kill the parking brakes.
Push.
Beacon light is on.
All engines clear. Start at will.
So one thing about the TCA throttle is it doesn't go to ignition start. It goes to crank, but not ignition start. So I'm going to have to manually switch it to ignition and start engine 1. Like that. We'll get a predictive wind shear on. You see we have the new panel on the A320neo. A couple things you will notice is that it's a little bit more simplistic, and it just looks a bit different. The newer Airbus aircraft, actually, the really new ones, have an entirely new radio panel as well, which is pretty cool. Let's start up here. Fuel is introduced. Awesome. We'll go right up to 240. This gives us that warning. It's a bit of a glitch. There's no issue with the door in the cabin. I don't know what it's talking about. And engine 1 is not available yet? Question mark. Available. Engine 2 start. We go flap 1. Test my push to talk. I took COM 2 off of 122.8. Go like.
Please set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We have a good engine
Cockpit
start.
to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
American 2690, going to be crossing runway 268 at Delta, Las Vegas advisory.
Vegas traffic or whatever. Cool, engine 2 is available. We'll go back to ignition. Sorry, back to normal.
Las Vegas advisory, confirmed no one on short final or final for runway 268.
Tow truck
0.8.
disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Cool. Up 0.8 is
Left
set.
is clear.
Roger, American
Right is
2690,
clear.
crossing 8 left, 268.
And we'll set auto brakes to max. Auto brake selector also doesn't work on a TCA for the IniBuilds. Parking brake is off. APU is off. Taxi light is on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we doing that? Oh, I know why. Hold up. One moment, please. I believe this is the profile I need. No, that's not it. Hang on. I will fix this.
American 2690, Las Vegas advisory, radar 53 to bottom line 1X.
There we go. Voila. B046 is set in the altimeter. Yeah, this plane is definitely doing well so far. I know they have pulled it from the updates, so they're going to be working on it over the next couple of months here, or weeks. Hopefully it's just weeks. But it definitely is still pretty good, even in the state it was partially. I don't know how long I wasn't streaming for, but we are. And there goes. Yes. Cool. Let me know if it's not back at any point, because, you know, that would suck. I mean, facing towards the city is gonna just kill this thing. Las Vegas traffic. Frontier Flight 4 is taxiing runway 01 left via Bravo for Levi's crossing runways, Las Vegas. I'm going to try not to switch views, even though I have a tendency to do that a lot. I'm going to try and resist that. Cool. The sounds are pretty good too, you'll notice. They're a bit quiet in my opinion. I feel like all the wrong sounds are louder than the others, you know? I just feel like it's all, the volume itself is all messed up, but the sounds themselves are good. I just have to work on the volume of things. I feel like every airliner makes the ground roll, the air conditioning sounds just so loud. And you can't hear anything else going on in the plane. It's kind of annoying. So a couple quick A320neo quirks. This is the LEAP engine variant, which is the only one I made, which is unfortunate, but still, we'll live with what we have. Going into climb thrust, most times will actually involve an increase in N1 instead of a decrease. At most thrust settings, that is the case, and temperatures. So when I bring the throttle back to climb, it's actually going to bring the N1 up to maybe about 3 or 4% higher than the takeoff thrust we had originally set. So quick change there. Other than that, nothing really significant. You know, we do have a couple new features like the new weather panel and radar terrain panel and stuff like that. We have a higher takeoff weight of 197 pounds, which is up from the 172,000 that initially was in the A320 that's 212 or 232 variant. If you had the correct weight, obviously there were some older A320s that did not have weight variant 17, which therefore limited the takeoff weight to much lower, and Phoenix has theirs at 162,000, which is ridiculous. So I have to load the aircraft manually bit by bit to make sure I can get to a correct takeoff weight that's a bit higher than just 162,000, you know? That's one quirk about flying Phoenix, but hopefully the IAEs release soon. Once they do release, we'll be on a JetBlue marathon, and we're going to do that on BatSim. We're going to have a couple streams a couple days in a row, and we're just going to be flying non-stop. That'll be pretty fun. And Las Vegas traffic. Frontier Flight 4 is crossing runway 1 right. Any landing traffic should advise Las Vegas. Oh, I wasn't even talking on Unicom. And Las Vegas traffic. Frontier Flight 4 is crossing runway 1 right. Landing traffic should advise Las Vegas. I see an aircraft out there, but I should be able to cross beforehand. In Las Vegas traffic, Frontier Flight 4 is clear of 1 right and is departing 1 left, Raider 2 departure, Las Vegas. Alright, let's go everybody. Lights are all on. Those guys back to auto. And let's get moving. Kind of pissed. LAS is on.
Vegas traffic, American 2002, 5 mile final, ILS 01 left.
Did I wait for the update?
Traffic.
Oh. What update? Oh, it's not on the marketplace. Yeah, I don't purchase stuff on the marketplace. Alright, here we go. We're all lined up. That's a ground vehicle, not a plane. Okay, phew. Thrust 50. And Mantoga SRS runway auto thrust. Oh, not runway, but auto thrust blue. 80 knots, cross check. D1, rotate. Positive brake Europe. Wow. Make that left turn. Autopilot 1, cross check. I don't know how long the stream was out for, but hopefully not too long. Did you guys miss takeoff? Nah, you guys didn't miss takeoff. You only missed a quick second. That's good. Okay. That's all I need to make sure of. But, cool. I was hoping you guys didn't miss takeoff. What the hell? I think it's a bit broken. Hold on. Let's go direct. Got things under control here. Hold on. Direct Bessie. See, it does this weird crap, and it bothers the crap out of me. Yeah, we gotta go direct Bessie. Yeah, well, I'll just go direct Rudin. And we'll let the aircraft fly us there. We have to be above 10,000, which should not be an issue. Dropped in the turn like 15 seconds. Alright, good. Well, now that we're out of Las Vegas, this should be fixed. OBS has been doing some weird stuff lately. I apologize for that. Cool, we'll kill ground spoilers, or sorry, kill the arm spoilers. Yeah, now we should be a bit kinder on the computer. I'm gonna try and lower some FLYTAMPA settings for LAS. I don't know if you can do that like in P3D. I haven't even touched it. But if you can do the same in P3D as you can with MSFS.
In Vegas traffic, American 2002, clear
Another
runway
glitch.
1
There's
left
no
at
issue with the
November,
cabin pressure. It's just a glitch with the
01 right
aircraft.
at November, then taxiing to the
All doors are
ramp,
closed
Delta
and
8.
everything is working
Vegas
correctly.
traffic.
So that's just the cabin pressure's a glitch. There's a couple little quirks with this plane, and that's definitely one of them. We're above 10,000 feet. We'll get the lights off. Beautiful out here. I love this part of the world. See how clean the wing is, but it's still got that little bit of dirt on it, which is very realistic. Did a good job with that. And Las Vegas traffic Frontier Flight 4 is clear in the airspace to the west. Last call, Las Vegas. There will be no ATC on for the rest of this flight, so be a bit quiet. I don't know why it only has us cruising at 24,000 feet, but whatever. The fuel flow in this plane is also bugged. We're burning the correct amount of fuel. That's all correct, but the actual amount of fuel that's being taken away from the aircraft as the fuel burns is not correct at all. That needs to be fixed. See, like EFOB of 3.8, it's not going to be 3.8. We're going to have like 7,500 pounds or more coming into Santa Ana. So that's got to be rectified, preferably soon, but that'll probably all get fixed up once the aircraft re-releases into the sim. Cool, we got one aircraft in front of us, about 4,000 feet above. That's going to be going to Los Angeles, so that should be no factor for us. Make sure I'm streaming. I guess I gotta check that now. But we're all good. I'm hoping the Phoenix A320 IAEs comes out very soon. I mean, like I said, there's not much I can do, but if it does happen, I would appreciate it. Like before the end of the year. Big thing that is happening before the end of the year is I believe the 777 and the 737 MAX or PMDG will be releasing. They put a bunch of hints out on the forums, very just publicly speaking, that the aircraft will be ready very soon. And before the end of the year, they said with eggnog in hand or something like that, which means that it'll probably be out around Christmas time. Maybe they'll release their products on Christmas, which would be kind of nice. But, you know, you can't really guarantee anything now, can you? So, whatever. Check my OBS, everything looks good. Climbing through 16,000 and 16,000. A300, that's right, yeah. A lot of releases before the end of this year. I mean, if Phoenix doesn't come out before the end of this year, I don't think it'll ever come out at all. But yes, I'd love to see the A300. I don't know if I'd buy the A300. It's not really. I don't really fly those older Airbus series planes. It's not quite my cup of tea, so I probably wouldn't buy it.
Station 23111, passing 10,000 feet, lining up for the ILS 1 left at Roman, station 23111.
See, the engine looks really. Look at how good the modeling is. I mean, it's really great. I love these morning flights. Everything looks very crisp. Very good sounds. Alright, 18,000 feet. Standard both sides. 6,000 to go, and then we'll be at cruise. Not a very high altitude. What time did I say I was departing? Let's see if I departed on time. I said it'd be in the air by 11:30 a.m. and I departed at 11:30 a.m. exactly. Actually, 11:29. So I was good. Solid estimate. The reason Top of Descent is so far away is because they're using the eastbound flow into Santa Ana, so everything's all backwards. Winds in Santa Ana 090 at 5. That'll explain it. Yeah, you see the fuel burn's not correct at all. We barely chewed through any fuel at all. We can go up higher than 24,000 if we want. But I bet we can get real high. Let's see if we can get 38 today. We can go all the way up. New cruise altitude. Yeah, we'll still make it up. Let's do that. And we'll just ascend right away after that. Ooh. Get some music on here. But I think it is going to be an exciting month for releases. And I definitely do plan on streaming a lot of the new releases. Like I said, the A300 is more of a 50-50 type of thing. I don't quite know if I'm going to want to be hopping in that. It's just not quite my cup of tea, you know? Not my thing. Since it's going to be such a short flight, we'll do our arrival planning now. We'll do config full. It's a short runway. Winds are 90 at 5. Temperature is 17. Nice and warm as always. 3017. According to our chart, I will check that now. We're going to look at minimums, which should be... let's see. Taking the RNAV 2 left. Am I taking the Zulu or what am I taking? Yankee. Minimums are 520. I don't know if it's foggy or not. I will check that soon. And everything else checks. We'll do auto brake medium. And I'll go KSNA for the METAR. Clear skies. Great day. No fog or any of that, which is... Geek, welcome. Do I use Steam or Microsoft and Microsoft Flight Sim? I use the Microsoft Store version. I don't use Steam. And welcome, my friends. Glad to have you. Get the seatbelt sign off now. We're in smooth air. Passing 30,000 feet. I don't quite know if we're going to be able to do this whole, yeah, we're not going to be able to do 38,000. I'll do like 32. Okay, that's because I have emphasis. I can get the A320. Yeah, so, no, it's not quite the case, my friend. Basically, they pulled this from all beta versions, and before they got rid of it to be redeveloped, I copied it onto my other drive, and then they updated the whole sim and everything, and then I pasted it back into my sim after sim update 14 came out, and I was able to keep this aircraft. Most people did not do that, so they do not have the aircraft, but I actually have the aircraft because I kept it on a separate drive while Microsoft updated and got rid of the A320neo to be redeveloped to be made more streamlined and less buggy. And then I took it after that update and put it back into the sim, and that's how I have it working. But it's not, I do not have this because of a Microsoft update. It's not through the sim. It's, yeah, you can't get this just from downloading the sim. If you download the sim on any version right now, you will not be able to get this aircraft. Not until it's re-released. So now, legend has it this plane does not follow any restrictions. Whether or not that's true, I do not know. But if I have to be at 13,000 feet by there, I would say I need to be descending pretty soon, don't I? What up, Drewstone? Welcome aboard, man. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. I'm just going to descend to 20. I don't know why the hell I went up this high. Yeah, it's a bit complicated. You just got to let it kind of... Let me get 280 knots. I'll descend at maybe 1,800 feet per minute. We're just going to have to do this manually because we don't have vertical guidance, really. I mean, we do, but it's not. So by Aspen, we need to be at 14,000 feet. So I'm going to go set 14,000, and I'm going to descend the aircraft accordingly. I don't know why I went that high. It's my mistake. Yeah, it's the cabin pressure on this aircraft is broken. It's gonna be bitching about it for the next with 2,500 feet per minute, and that should get us a proper descent rate. And that looks much better. Seatbelt sign back on. Got some mountain coming up ahead. You know how that kind of works. Really cool, actually. You could see some fog just hanging off those mountains up ahead. That's very cool. And Palm Springs should actually be right over there. If I'm not mistaken, that would be Palm Springs. Just past those mountains or just before them. I don't know which of the two. It looks like it's just before them. That's just kind of with the way the ground looks. That might be Palm Springs Airport right there. Go back to the flight plan page here. Yeah, like I said, there's just very poor vertical guidance on this aircraft. You can't really trust it. Just to kind of do your don't let it do its own thing. But the speed breaks out. Start descending a bit steeper. Remember, guys, if you haven't already done so, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and that like button if you're new here. I would very much appreciate it. I post real-world videos every day, or almost every day, and I live stream once every week, so I have a whole kind of different range of videos that I like to post here on the channel. For everybody who likes to look at different things, I kind of like to fit everybody's tastes. And I will also be beginning to make flight vlogs, actually, from real-world flying, you know, and not just as a passenger, but also flying the aircraft myself. I'm very close to getting my student pilot and then subsequently my pilot's license. I'm getting very, very close to that stage now, and you know, I'm finally of age to be able to do that stuff, so I'm very, very happy to start actually doing that. It's pretty exciting, actually. And yeah, I have a GoPro and stuff like that I plan on using to help me film these things. Here's the GoPro right here. Let me just clean off the lens a bit. Right here, and I do plan on buying some pretty cool gadgets to help me fly as well. Stuff like that just kind of, you know, really gets me excited, because right after that, that's when my career starts, and you know, I'm staring it right in the face right now. You know, it's here. I'm at the doorstep of my whole career, so yeah, it's pretty exciting. No doubt about that. Just gonna go open descent. Yeah, we're very, very close to 500 subscribers. And once we reach 500 subscribers, I might be able to enable channel memberships for you guys. And I'm trying to kind of figure that out myself now. I'm in the works with a couple people, trying to find a way where I can make this something worth a purchase, something that would be exciting for the viewers. And I do have some pretty cool ideas, taking this a bit more seriously, that I will share when the time comes, and when I am actually able to share it once it's completed. You know, like, I want to be able to let everybody know it's done when it's done, and let everybody know what it is when I know exactly what it is and what it looks like. But you know, I don't plan on making anything high priced. I don't like I said, I've never done this for the money, but I think that if I can create a more premium experience for people, I definitely would plan on doing that. The footrests go down? Yeah, they do. That's cool. And like I said, it's in the works. It's nothing's definitive right now, but we'll see how things go. Any other speed restriction I need to be aware of? 220. So after Loquas, I shall bring the aircraft down. I don't know how we're supposed to make 14,000 feet. We're gonna bust that restriction for sure. Let's see, below 13,000 at that next one. Yeah, now we're definitely gonna bust this restriction. It's all good. Look at that. That's beautiful. The new atmospherics in Sim Update 14 are so nice. You see, everyone complains it's too gray, but I have some NVIDIA filters enabled, and my sim looks perfect. Like, there's the whites, the blues are all perfectly in tune with each other, especially in this part of the world. It looks exactly correct as it should. Alright, we'll go ahead and set the altimeter correctly. After Caden, I can shallow out the descent rate a bit. But for now, I need to keep things dropping pretty fast.
LA traffic Delta 1160 for 14,000, descending for the ILS 24 left, passing Seaview, Los Angeles traffic.
Now, once, like I said this earlier in the stream, and everybody's here.
1200.
Once we get the Phoenix IAEs out, we're gonna do a little JetBlue marathon I have planned for streaming. We're gonna be doing probably about 20 to 30 total flights over the course of a couple different days. All on the BBlue network, of course, and I plan on doing all sorts of transcons, shorter flights, all out in the JetBlue 320.
Just about.
So, once that comes out, we'll have a ton of flying to do.
Slowing down, take it.
Roger, we're doing a 280 now, guys.
Alright, I'll shallow out the descent rate, kill the speed brakes.
Roger, we'll slow down to your current speed of 280.
Roger. Are you able to see what's in behind us? If not, you can keep your speed up and we'll slow it down behind you.
Getting battered by turbulence as I
probably
figured
not.
we would.
We're less than 6 nautical miles from the ILS, so we'll slow down that much.
Roger, you go in front, we'll slow it back down to 240 probably now, give you some space.
Alright, thank you.
I don't know if you guys saw, but the F-14 came out in MSFS yesterday. I might get that, actually. It looks so good. I'm not a fighter jet guy, but that looks so good I might have to get it. It's enticing.
Delta aircraft, I'm actually going to let you go first. We'll be way too high here, so if you just want to speed up, we'll slow down.
Roger, we'll keep the speed up and
I'll go down to 1,100 feet per minute, because you need to be at 8,000 feet before
we can do parallel.
Disney, so...
don't know yet.
Roger.
Seems like there's some sequencing going on the Unicom right now. Beautiful SoCal morning. It's not foggy, like I said. That's the biggest miracle of all this. To go out over the water a bit, we'll make a 180, we'll come into land eastbound. Or really northbound, that's really what it is. That's it. Oh, I always forget what Air Force Base that is. Hang on, I don't think... it's not an Air Force Base, it's just San Bernardino. But I think there's Air Force ops at an airport nearby here, that I do know. It might be there, I don't know. Alright, we'll go 250 knots. I'll take it all the way back to 220. That's the next speed restriction. This is always such a short flight. It's kind of funny. Get up and you get back down. I don't know if you saw it, but the president yesterday announced a new high-speed rail between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. They'll be able to do it in only 2 hours and 30 minutes. Of course, it's a government project that might take a hot minute to complete. But once it does, if it does, it'll be looking really, really nice. We'll open descent here. We'll let the aircraft catch up to speed. Below 10,000. We'll get the lights on. We're gonna stay at 8,000 feet for a little while, I think. I don't know if you guys are on Volanta right now, but there's a screenshot that somebody took. Actually, it just went away. But it was of an F-14 flying past the Hollywood logo. It's the coolest screenshot I've ever seen in a flight sim, ever. I'll see if I can show it to you guys. Hang on. I gotta show this to you guys. I mean, it's insane. Like, it's ridiculous. Hang on, let me see if I can show it to you guys. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look at this thing. You guys see this? You guys see this? That is the coolest screenshot I've ever seen. Like, it does not get cool. Look at that, is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. That is awesome. Wow. Yeah, props to that guy.
LA traffic emergency correction Delta 1160 snapshot on the localizer for 24 left.
Awesome stuff. Alright, we'll go flaps 1 plus F here, leveling at 8,000. Gonna be making that right turn before this terrain up here, so terrain's no factor. GPWS might bitch at us though. And we're just gonna stay at this altitude and speed until we get ourselves a bit more situated. Past this terrain, I'll start descending again. Should be making a right turn any minute now. We're going pretty slow. It kind of sucks that the speed restriction is so low, so far out. I mean, usually it's designed so that you're landing westbound to slow you down and drop you in, but we're not doing that. We're going all the way around. I don't know if it wants us coming in from the... It actually wants us dipping south of this. So it wants me to fly like heading 210 after J-word. So I'll do that after J-word. I'll fly 210. Should hear 3 clicks that go pop, 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 and that means that we've lost our lateral track. And once that happens, I'll set the heading to 210. Or it's gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, that's quite a glitch. I will turn us back to the left. Heading 210. We'll kind of skirt past this terrain here. And once we get past these mountains, I'll descend again. But I'll stay at 8,000 until we're past this. Speed limit exceeded. Bullshit. See, look, we've only burned through 1,000 pounds of fuel on this flight. It's incredibly off. It's not even close. Getting jostled around here now. As you almost always are going over these mountains. This looks beautiful though. The new atmospherics really are amazing. I mean, this is awesome. And I'll drop it down. Let's go 3,000 feet. 1,200 feet a minute should suffice. Open descent. See, we're getting some turbulence here. I'll let the aircraft let it take itself down. I'm considering picking up that G650 for X-Plane 12. I think we're going to be doing some more X-Plane 12 stuff in the next coming weeks. Really business jet related, because I only X-Plane 12 just because it has a lot of things that most sims don't. And that's really why I like the A350 and stuff. I kind of use it as a sim when no other sims can provide what I need. So maybe the G650, and really the Challenger 650 as well. That's kind of been a little bit... The G650 is the Gulfstream, and then the Challenger 650 obviously is also one that I really like. But that one's a bit too pricey for me for what I want to do with it. That one might not really work. This is an abandoned airport and a half right here. Wow, that's beyond abandoned. It's still pretty cool. But the Challenger is a cool plane. I mean, that plane, you know, you look at people's streams of it, it's awesome. But I don't know if I can pick that up at the moment. Yeah, the FBO, that's what really got me. When I saw that, I'm like, wow. That's John Wayne right there. The terminal's bloated in, just not the rest of the airport. We're a little bit far out. I'm using high to ultra settings with just about everything at the moment. That's why Las Vegas is a bit buggy, but this is running very smooth coming into the LAX area. You see the ground detail and all that is still very adequate for what I would like to see. I was down here IRL maybe about almost a year ago now. Actually, it was when I came here. It's been almost a year. I flew into LA and drove down the whole coast down to San Diego, which is off past that way. It was one of the coolest trips I've ever done, probably. And speaking of trips, I do have a couple things planned, which should get quite a lot of 4K IRL footage. Most important, we do have in 3 weeks I'm flying to Orlando, JetBlue E190 on the way there. I can't seem to escape that shitbox. They need to get those planes retired as fast as possible. But on the way back, I'm flying a brand new Frontier A321neo from Orlando to Iceland, so that should be pretty fun. Following that, I'll be down. I'll announce that trip later on, and then it's gonna be to the Virgin Islands through JetBlue. A321. I'll be in front of the engine for both flights, which is great. I'll be having a lot of in front of the engine footage lately, because on the A321neo for Frontier, I'll be in front of the engine. JetBlue will be in front of the engine. So, that winter travel season will definitely get some good footage for the channel. And that winter travel footage gets me through the entire year with uploads for you guys. And that definitely is another thing that I was considering when it comes to the channel memberships and that premium content, is the potential to see more frequent uploads for, channel footage and stuff, things like that, just stuff that people would enjoy seeing you get paid for. It's just stuff that I can film that people would definitely pay to see. It's just, I really need to figure out what that would be and what people would like to actually pay for, Once I can see an exact demand, I can supply it. There's 3,000 feet, we're all level off. I'll go direct to Minnow, and we'll, what the hell? Oh, this is a new Sim Update 14 glitch, where it does this crap. My whole plane just died. Wow, this is... Alright. I'm gonna have to fly this without a speed indicator. That's bad. That's bad. Wow, okay. Nothing works. Everything completely froze. This happened to XP72 the other night. I have no idea what speed I'm going. Anything. I'm gonna try and maybe pop out something. No, it's all frozen. Everything's completely frozen. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM, and we're gonna have a pretty fun time landing this plane, aren't we? Let me level off. This is... Go flap 2. I've lost fly-by-wire, I've lost everything. And you see, look at how the aircraft's behaving like that. It's very weird. Yeah, this has got to get fixed. This happened with XP72 the other day in the PMDG. It's a Sim Update 14 issue. I'm just going to fly direct to the airport, I think. I'm going to use Volanta to help me out here. This is bad. So everybody better hope we get in. I mean, I don't know what that was, but it's broken for sure. And this is an issue with multiple aircraft in the sim. It's all the screens are completely frozen, so I'm basically flying blind right now, which can happen IRL. But I mean, at this point, I might as well just turn the batteries off and hope and pray. It's the same thing as looking at frozen screens. I mean, nothing works at all. I'm using Volanta's altitude to kind of give me a hand. We can go flap 3. Oh, the flaps don't go down. Wow. The gear doesn't go down either. That's... Hang on, no, it's going down. The gear's going down. But there's no animations or anything. We're gonna start going visual to the airport. Nothing works. This is crazy. Alright, I need to find Santa Ana Airport. Yeah, rip. This is bad. This is bad. I need to look. There's the runway. I see it. I see it. I gotta keep Volanta open. Going 131 knots. Let me give it some power. This is so broken. The sound set isn't even working correctly. Sounds like a hairdryer. This is interesting. I wish this could just go well. And this is an issue. Now it's not this plane. It's every plane. The screens will just periodically freeze. Happened with XP72 the other night. I was watching. We are going 153 knots. We're a little bit fast now. Alright, well now we have a visual of the airport and a ground speed readout on Volanta. I think we're pretty much good to go. We'll fly it down to the runway. Alright, landing rate everybody. Get your landing rate in chat. This is the time to do it. No screens working, no anything. Everything is frozen. No flaps either. I mean, the plane's flying like it has flaps out. It's just the flaps themselves don't do the whole animation thing. If I get this down with like under a negative 100, I don't know, we gotta do something special. Whites to red, super short runway as you guys see. This is a freeware scenery you're flying into right now. It's off FLYTAMPA. You guys can pick it up. Very, very good quality. Alright, here we go, everyone. 109. That's a solid guess. Alright. 10 likes. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate the support. Alright. We're alive. We're fine. I don't know if reverse thrust will work. We'll have to figure that out as we go. Going a bit fast, I think that's what the issue is. That was not under a negative 100, I'll tell you that much. The question is, do brakes work? I think they do. We're slowing down. Question mark? Yes, maybe. Ooh, that was not under a negative 100. We killed this thing. Oh, goodness. We killed this thing. That was a negative 318. I was slightly off of my prediction. Wow, okay. Well, that does that, I guess. We'll pull up to this gate right here. Hey, I mean, at least it works. We got to the gate. Oh boy. A little more. Cool.
Boarding requested.
Hey, you know what? I think I did that half well. For the issue we had, I think I did a pretty good job. It worked. It did work. It just wasn't perfect. But it worked, everybody. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
Passengers deboarding started.
Alright guys, well, I know it was a shorter stream, but I still think we had a good time. We got to check out a lot of cool new things, a new aircraft. Features work great, other than the slight issue during landing. But, we can figure those things out, right? FLYTAMPA LES was beautiful, Sim Update 14, atmospherics, everything was beautiful. We had a great flight today. I'd like to thank everybody who came along, subscribed, liked the video, chatted with me. Great time. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you for just spending your Saturday morning with me. I will see you guys next weekend, where hopefully we have some new planes in the sim. Again guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe and like button, and I'll catch you all in the next stream. Have a great day guys. Peace out.